Third stop of the journey management plan in going to Port Lincoln. Welcome to Cow, out here on the Eyre Peninsula, Crab City. And looks like there's some good silo heart all the way down there, and their footy oval. Let's go and have a closer look. Here we go. Welcome to the home of the Cow Cats. Nice oval. No wear and tear from any rain. Not that they'd get too much out here. Don't know why this is all bunted off. What's it say? Please be considerate when parking and don't leave big gaps between cars. Also, if you're not planning to sit in your car, maybe leave the space for someone else. Oh yeah, fair enough. Must get a big crowd. Port's 8-5, visitors 10-12. Must be last week's game. But yeah, not a bad oval. Looks a bit chopped there with the cricket pitch. Obviously it'd be a concrete wicket. Club rooms look pretty neat. An old-fashioned sprinkler. And let's have a look at the silo art. It's pretty cool. Got a camel. Parrot. Don't know what he's got on his hat. Knit sewer. No, can't make it out. Pretty cool though. And that'd be the netball courts over there as well, with some spare netballs just sitting there. Footy and netball, it's the lifeblood of any country town. Although Sea Rescue, this would be where they probably hold their shows. It looks like the horses tie up over there. But pretty cool. It's the main heart of town. Salty Camel, fish and chips. Old Foodland. We're heading down to the Franklin Harbour Hotel. Yeah, they got a community bus like most places have. Public toilets. Oh, this was being built last time. Playground for everyone, for the kids. Into Franklin Harbour. This is the Cow boat ramp. So it gets pretty busy in summer. Wow, there's a few boats out already. Maybe they're doing oysters. There's a few tractors here. This place wasn't open last time when I was here. look of it. It's still not open. It's the ramp and the jetty. Get some nice sized blueies out there off that jetty. Excellent. Just a word of warning, you need to concentrate on the road and not be on your phone talking, hands-free that is. I've gone through this red light here. It's roadworks by Arno Bay. There's no traffic in sight anywhere, and all of a sudden this bloke just comes out and jumps in front of me, waving me down to stop, and then starts telling me, go back, it's a red light. It's like, oh shit, didn't even see it. I was just traveling along in my own little world. But that's all they've got, this one little light. So yeah, and no one's come through from the other way for at least 5 minutes now. Oh, hang on, we've finally got someone coming through, and it's one of their own work vans. Unbelievable. What are they still out there at 3:12 in the afternoon? Now they come through and you've got to follow the pilot vehicle and no overtaking. So I don't know, it must go for a fair way, because he just took one car through and it went for ages. Just got into Port Lincoln, last leg of the joint management plan. So yeah, we're at the, where is it, the first landing, where they first come here. So yeah, better call in and let them know I'm here, safe and sound.
How many did you kick on, Rog? What was your best day?
6, I reckon.
6?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it was a good
I think
defender.
Marty was on me that day too for a
Good
while.
player.
Elizabeth, when we beat you. Easy.
I don't remember I played full back with you.
No, you and Coochie was down back.
Yeah, I know I was down back.
Did he punch you?
Who?
Marty.
No, I've been nice to you. No, I can't.
Big smart. Kicks long in towards the half-forward line. Man to make O'Donoghue. Oh, what a mark. That's brilliant grab. How can he get this one? Puts it up high, looking for man.
Down back.
Did he punch you?
Who?
Marty.
No, I've been nice to you. No, I cuddled Rudy. Cuddled him.
What'd you punch me for?
Because I didn't like him. I didn't know you.
We didn't beat him too often.
No, we didn't beat him. I used to hate standing there to see Leslie and the thing like, fuck, I don't want to stand him. I don't want him standing me again. Because when we played each other, then we went upstairs to have a beer. He said to me after the games, you're going to come upstairs and have a beer there, mate. Meet you up there, and got up there and coached up and he had a beer. We had a beer together. The only difference was he drank his and I had to drink mine through a straw.
Trevor Buff Grenfell. Here's a tribute from Malcolm Ellis. Not bad at all. Then compares him with Peter Cloke and Stephen Copping. And yeah, he's working at the meat wholesalers. Back in the day, he's now runs the Seabreeze Hotel in Tumby Bay.
I fucking love those days.
Yeah,
if I could go back to those days, they were just, you know, like you just don't realise at the time.
How many games was it for Port?
150.
150.
Yeah,
On the knocker.
on the knocker.
How many
My
goals?
last game. 21.
Oh, okay. Kicked on you, or was that you what you kicked?
Probably pretty close to both, I reckon.
No, but you know, I was just so proud to play for Port. I grew up there. I used to be there at 5 and 6 years old, running out getting autographs from my sisters. And I was just thinking, yeah, I'll do this. They pushed me over the fence. We used to put the Russell Ebert banner up. And I've got photos of the Russell Ebert banner. There was one there in 1970 I saw 2 days ago. I sent it to my sister and she's gone, oh my God, you know, like...
Duffel coat? What duffel coat number?
In the fridge laying down.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have a duffel coat.
No?
I wasn't a
Neither did I.
paraphernalia wearer.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid. I just wanted to go to the footy I
Had a
didn't,
double
I didn't,
code, never
I didn't
got another.
wave flags or anything.
Who
like
signed
that.
you for Brisbane? Sean O'Sullivan?
Classic photo of Marty, Leslie. You've got Gary Ablett Senior. There's Greg Williams in the background there, and Paul Roos laying on the ground, trying to suck the umpire into giving him a free kick. As you can see, Marty's saying, "What was that for?" He's taken a dive. And yeah, the Vicks aren't running in to help, so there was nothing in it.
What year did you go?
Well, you would have been looking to go at the same time. They probably.
No, end of 87, O'Sullivan came down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I signed with them
It
in.
was Knights he coached the
I had no
first year.
choice. They drafted me in '86 and I didn't go till '89 because I was already. I told them, don't draft me because I've already signed a contract. Don't waste your money. I was up in Darwin with Daryl Grouden at the time, and I said, don't waste your money. I've
Is
already.
that the Tars?
Yeah, the Waratahs. Yeah.
Tars.
And I told him, I said, don't draft me. You know.
Who give you the 929, the car?
Fitzroy
Fitzroy did.
back in '84, I think.
So what were
Yeah.
they offering? Like when end of '87, O'Sullivan came down to see me.
Yeah, in
Knights
'87.
was their coach.
Yeah.
Because I said,
Good
come
player.
up, we'll give you
Good player.
Good player.
We'll
Good
give you
player.
25 grand to sign on, and then we'll give you 50 grand to play.
Yeah, I got.
And they said you can play in the Queensland League all year if you don't get a game, we'll still pay you.
Fuck.
we'll
Did
do
you
it.
do it?
We'll
You
do
should
it.
have fucking done it. What are you thinking, man?
We'll give you a 2-year contract, and I didn't go.
But you know what though?
You're fucking nuts.
Why didn't you go?
I don't know.
Didn't want it? Or you...
What team in the Queensland League?
Back then, you could have bought a house for
Bears.
fucking
The
80
oh, the
grand
Bears,
one
yeah.
year. Fucking bang
So why
done.
didn't you go? That's bizarre. For that money, that's big money.
I was having fun here.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
but you
hearing
know
you.
the whole thing is.
And we're all like that.
Seriously,
Robbing houses and
What,
fucking.
Greg?
Fucking
No,
like
no.
Einzie, same
No, I don't.
fucking
Was it
thing.
the money?
You know, like,
No,
like,
no,
and- like that's what Louis said the other day. We were having a chat, you know. Louis gone, fucking hell, cunt. We drafted you in fucking whatever it was, 89. You didn't come till fucking 91 or whatever, or 9 or 88, and fucking didn't come till 90, you cunt.
100.
Like, and
Capital was the
he's-
highest,
and-
believe me.
you know, we had a
Who was the
conversation about
highest
it.
paid
Well,
player?
fucking, and that's same as him.
And
But that's when we were fucking.
Well, I sort of.
You can hold on, man. It was happening, man.
You know what? You know what? If I was
Well,
playing. I
And
didn't
plus
wanna-
you had the Port
if you were
thing,
gonna play the
right?
league
That
club,
was
back
fucking.
in
We're going to go into the
1990,
AFL, so
I didn't wanna
fucking
talk
hang
about
on,
when I was
mate.
a
We
kid. I didn't
might
do
might
that.
be
We
fucking
didn't go to
happening
Port.
here.
Because I
What
didn't
did
wanna-
Dave say?
No,
He
no.
was
I
on
didn't
90
wanna-
grand,
Crowbar's
but he stood to get
like
another
players,
90
fucking getting
if
30
he
kicks a game.
played so many
What are you
games,
doing?
won the best and
Yes.
fairest state games, and I think he won the Foss William
He
medal.
won the Foss Williams
Because
medal.
that fucks up
I
the
dropped him
whole
off to that
shit,
game
mate.
that
You
night.
shut the
Yeah.
fuck up
And I
because
said to him
this
before that
is
game, I said, you know, the beauty of these games, you don't have to give a fuck. You go out and do your best because hey, we want to knock off the Vicks, absolutely, but you know what, mate, you can go, you got free reign. Go
Yeah.
and do whatever you fucking want.
And he did.
You know, and he did. And he won the fucking medal. Yeah, he'll never
When I
remember
got-
that,
and
but
see,
I
like-
count it as my medal.
Remember, he walked back into your place on the night after it in the state gear and everything,
Yeah.
and he looked like a fucking Ethiopian runner.
Yeah.
He was just thin, but on TV, he looked like a fucking big muscle man.
No,
But
he's fucking shredded.
When he walked in the door, he was just fucking thin, but because it was all about running. That's what, you know what it was.
I'm not sure if that was
there,
a
there.
fucking state game. Fucking.
Pole number 1 in Port Lincoln. At least the ground's still reasonably soft from the recent rains, so all good there. So yep, got a reasonable busy day, and I don't know if you can see it out here, but it's blowing about 50 kilometres an hour. There's white caps everywhere out in the water. I'm down by Pursa. What would it be? On the eastern side of Port Lincoln, I think it is. So yeah, at least the breeze cools me down. If not, it goes through all my sweat and gives me a chill. So yeah, got this all day today and tomorrow as well. All part of the Jenny Craig fitness regime. Have a look at it, blowing its ring off, coming straight in to the town. Yeah, got to be 50k winds and gusting even more at times. Last pole for today. Thank God that's over after the big night we had over Buffs last night. We're all a little bit dusty, that's for sure. And have a look at that wind still blowing. It's only got stronger. And it's even higher than 50 kilometres an hour. I'll see if I can get some better shots down by the beach, or down by at least looking down on the beach. But yeah, glad it's over. Yeah, it's eased back a little bit now, but it was 63.8 kilometres an hour, the wind, and gusting up to 84.9. So yeah, she got pretty strong there, the Savo. And yeah, it's eased back now by probably about 5 kilometres. But was it getting up there? We're at the Centenary Oval in Port Lincoln. Good looking oval. Got the girls over there doing their exercise classes. Smaller grandstand, not bad shed for watching the footy from. Backs to the wind. You can see it blows across from this way. Looks like it's the home of the Waybacks. Not sure who else. I'd say there'd be more than one team that plays out of here. And yeah, toilets, club rooms, and change rooms. So yeah, right here in the heart of the city. Old-fashioned scoreboard. And the time clock. But yeah, oval looking good, looking good. So I think they got their finals coming up soon. Go girls. Yeah, I believe it's the Centenary Oval shed by the Waybacks and Lincoln South. So yeah, gets utilised fully. Alright, we're here at Ravendale Oval. Yeah, look how good it looks. There's not a bit of mud out there, so it's held up well, that's for sure. It's a sporting complex, and yeah, look at the club rooms. Wow. I guess community club rooms. Looks superb. Not bad at all. Well looked after, that's for sure. What is it? The Tasman Roosters, I think they are. Now we've got the Boston Tigers. Pool Oval. Home of the Tigers. Another very very well maintained oval, I'll say. Not a bit of mud. And it looks like some lighting out there as well. That rivals some of the amateur teams in Adelaide, that's for sure. Just another view. Looks like they were the old coach's box way over the other side of the ground. I suppose you get away from the crowd, which can be a good thing. But that looks like the new boxes there. And there's the other new box. And it looks like a great spot to be watching the footy. This is the club Marty's involved in, and has been for quite some time. So yeah, looks like a hard wicket cricket wicket in the middle, and I can't see the netball, but there's bound to be a netball team around here as well. So there you go, the Boston Tigers Footy Club. Last pole in Port Lincoln. Yo beauty. Boy, did I lactate up today. The wind was blowing about what, 85 k's yesterday in gusts. Today you can see out there it's probably not so bad. From that tree it did start blowing up before, but only around 40 kilometers an hour. Yeah, maybe even a bit more, but yeah, it's settled down now and it's moderating. So off to, I might see Macca at North Shields if they're not still asleep. They got to work all night fixing up an optic fibre cable that a farmer cut out by North Shields, and then I'll head off and make it to Tumby Bay tonight to make sure that my SIM card works. As Vodafone says they work out there, but when I drove past on Monday, there was no signal or anything like that, so I had to get a new 7-day SIM card from Optus, and it should work fine. Otherwise I was going to go get Macca's Telstra SIM card, put it in mine, do the job, and then swap back again. But yeah, it should be fine now. We'll off to Tumby Bay.